What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Dev. This is Pattern Sports Talk. Before we get into this video, make sure y'all subscribe. We moving. Y'all know how we do. So shout out to the Ravens rookies. They have just chose their numbers. Bateman 12, Cleveland 66, Brandon Stevens 21, Dalen Hayes 59, Tylen Waller 16, and Ben Mason is winning 38. So shout out to the rookies. One thing I love about the NFL is every little date matters. Like, it doesn't matter because the fanfare is just so intense versus the NBA where it's more about the players. So the NFL is like, yo, every date matters. The NFL draft is getting more ratings than some playoff series. Schedule release next Wednesday. With jersey numbers, your rookie's gonna wear. Everything matters in the NFL because the fanfare is so intense, and I freaking love it. I can't lie. As you can see all around me, I love it. So the jersey numbers are out for those who want to, jump ahead and do the customization of, these players and how they gonna get their jerseys. You could throw the 12 on the jersey right now and just get Bateman's last name on that. So you can do what you want, or you can wait for NFL shot. It don't matter. All right, so the offensive line, Alejandro Villanueva signed with us. 2 years, $14 million, got him away from the Steelers. He made some comments about Juju Smith-Schuster and TikTok and dancing, basically saying what everybody already knew, that Juju was a distraction, doing all that dancing, and you want people logos and all that good stuff. Do all that, and then y'all get knocked out in the first round. So now it looks even worse. So he took a dig at, Juju, talking about, the receivers probably wouldn't be as happy if they ran it so many times because they can't get their stats that leads to dancing on social media. Now, a lot of people say Villanueva regressed, but I beg to differ because I have to see it in our offense. If you are a football fan, you can look at the Steelers offense and look at the Ravens offense and be like, man, they are not even in the same ballpark. Matter of fact, they're not even in the same parking garage. Like, they're not even nowhere near. Nowhere near. The Steelers will come out with a game plan, no run scheme. Come out with a game plan, and if it ain't working, Ben will just draw up, how you do back in the yard. All right, you go here, you block here, you do this, and you do that, and they will end up passing it 50 times a game. You can ask any offensive lineman on earth. Go find one. They don't want to pass block 50 times a game. Of course they're going to do their job. It comes with the position. It comes with making the money. But you want to go knock somebody's head off too. You want to run the ball so you can run at somebody and charge at somebody instead of pass blocking. They coming at you 50 times. So Steelers fans like, man, he did so bad. And I mean, who wouldn't? Y'all passing game was based off of 2 to 4 yard quick short hit routes. Like, nobody got time for, listen. Let's bring the man over here where we going to run the ball. Because if you can't stop our run, you're done. We trying to run for 300 yards rushing on. You going to have to deal with us. So it's two different offenses. So I would like to see Alejandro Villanueva in our offense. And he's winning 78. Took Zeus Jr. number. So shout out to him. I can't wait. We're going to see if the offensive line upgraded. We going with Stanley, Zeitler. I feel like the fan base has moved Bradley Bozeman to center more than the Ravens have. That's just what it feels like. And I believe the fan base then pretty much said, yo, we starting Ben Cleveland because he a mountain Thor type, big country type guy, just a physical specimen. So I feel like the fan base then pretty much moved the depth chart up and down and did whatever we want. But it's going to be interesting getting in the OTAs and getting in the training camp and see, how Harbaugh going to do what he's going to do with the offensive line. But I do feel like they will work. They are humongous. I feel like it's going to work. So yes, undrafted free agents. We signed a right tackle. I want to say his name is Austin Ely. Sorry if I got his name wrong. From a right tackle from Oklahoma. He blocked for Spencer Rattler last year. He went undrafted, so obviously, he gonna have a chip on his shoulder to try and make the team. Oklahoma like to pass the ball. The whole damn conference just pass the ball, no defense. Whether it's Kansas, Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, y'all know how this go. They just pass the ball, Big 12, all up and down the field, no defense, and just whatever it is. So shout out to him. I mean, good luck to him on making the team. The guy who I really wanted to dive into was Ardarius Washington. He went undrafted. Now, you turn on the film. Let's just say he 5'8", 180 pounds. Ravens signed him undrafted. Gave him a nice look. Gave him some nice money for an undrafted free agent. So they gave him a little bit of guaranteed dollars, and he's 5'8", 180 pounds. Now I'm pretty sure he went undrafted because he's an undersized safety, but he's just one of those guys. Again, when you turn on the film, he just jumps off the screen. He played with Trayvon Moorick, the safety. I want to say he went the second round to the Oakland Raiders. They played together. Obviously, Moorick has the size, so he going to get more of the looks. But there's a lot of times where Ardarius Washington was the one jumping off the tape. He got the one, people alligator their arm and come across the middle, not wanting to reach out for the ball because he had tagged him. He intense, he twitchy. He got a nose for the ball. Like, he got the instincts, like, just to make plays. He's just a football player. He just looked like one of those kids that was just meant to play football, but he didn't get the size. Therefore, he has a chip on his shoulder. I feel like the more the fan base watches him, the more they'll probably fall in love with him and start to decipher whether they want to keep him or not. I'm high on him because I think we can get the most out of him, whether we just can do a lot. Wink is a mastermind defensive coordinator, future head coach. I believe if that boy make the team, he'll find some way to make it work. I do believe he can contribute to us on special teams, nevertheless, because he's fearless. But yeah, it's just, you think about, like, if he's 5'8" and he's starting and he got getting jump ball situations with the bigger receivers of the NFL, it might not end well. But he is a guy where if the running back running a HB stretch or a toss, he's coming from that safety position downhill with his hair on fire. He's coming to hit. And point blank period. If you're 5'8", 180 pounds anywhere, D1, NFL, and you're starting, you got to have some of this. And you can't measure that hard. That's just the bottom line. I done seen guys, I done played football guys with 6'4", 250, look like they will bench press a Range Rover, a Hummer, but they cannot lift up a sunflower. I done seen guys who are 5'5", don't have it all, small, but they will knock your block off. I done seen it all. So you don't judge a book by its cover. Heart over hype all day long. Heart over hype. So congrats to the undrafted free agents for getting on the roster. Good luck on making our team. It's going to be tough. We have a lot of defensive backs. It's a lot of depth, right? Everyone's excited about the wide receiver room, and all of us are talking about the wide receivers, and Miles Boykin is on, he on call, he on standby. Like, they drafting tons of players to take your job. So hopefully it'll motivate you to work harder. Maybe a position change to tight end. We don't know. But yeah, this is the reality. Now let's go to them DBs, right? Because I haven't seen a lot of people talking about this. Tavon Young got to wake up. It's no more injuries. I hope he's doing his yoga. I hope he got with a different trainer to help his body, to help it be more flexible, or to withstand more physical contact. But they done drafted your replacement too, my brother. So you gotta make tackles. You gotta be physical, and you can't go out there being timid. Because that's not what we're used to. A lot of Ravens fans fell in love with Tavon Young because he was aggressive. He did his job. He'll go tackle. He just was, he was there. So hopefully he stays healthy. I want him to stay healthy. I want him to see him do better because I already know what he's capable of. The man even restructured his contract to stay on the team. So yeah, man, good luck to Tavon Young. I know Jimmy, Marlon, Marcus, they the OGs. They locked in. But Anthony Averett, he got valuable snaps last year. Who knows what Iman Marshall, he's still on our roster. Who knows what he wants or can do. And then here you go with Sean Wade and Brandon Stevens. Sean Wade is was a five-star recruit coming out of high school. He was getting first-round talk before he had a bad season last year, before he moved out and guarded the or the Z at wide receiver. So I'm telling y'all, it's going to be, this cat is going to be, it's going to be crazy. It's just so much competition everywhere. And like I always say, either competition going to make the best out of you or somebody going to fold. And that's just the nature of the beast. I know I've been moving this daggone football around. I just had it in my hand. Shout out Lamar Jackson. I did meet Lamar Jackson. Got his autograph. Mark Andrews. Let me see. Justin Forsett. This is random players. Tom Zibikowski. Like, I got a football with Tom Zibikowski and Lamar Jackson name on it. It's crazy. But shout out Tom Zibikowski. The real Ravens fans know safety, Notre Dame, did his thing. And last but not least, my guy Nick Boyle. Shout out my guy Nick Boyle. All these guys were nice men. None of them was, no, I don't want to take a picture, even though I do respect that. Because they aren't zoo animals. If you ask a player if they want to take a picture or autograph and they don't feel like it, man, just go about your day. Maybe this just ain't their day. Everyone has bad days. Just because they're rich doesn't mean they don't have bad days. So all these guys were nice enough to sign this ball. I got autographs everywhere. I got a Jonathan Ogden jersey with like over 20 autographs of Ravens players, all Ravens players. So yes, yo, this is Pattern Sports Talk. Let me know what y'all think. I'm excited. I'm just so excited. I just wish the season could start tomorrow. OTAs, training camp, everything. Hopefully they do something with the Ravens, free practice, or where everybody could come see them. Maybe they do the social distancing thing. But yeah, shout out to y'all. This is Pattern Sports Talk. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what y'all think. Like I said, we still outside the trust. It's still M&T Bank. It's still whoop-de-whoop. It's still Big Trust. Y'all know what to do. I'm out. I'm your boy, Big Dave. I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Yeah.